Hi, Connie Heft here, and I'm a registered nurse and a healthcare professional for over 20 years. And I've seen the devastation of disease and the impact of wellness. As someone who's struggled with her weight for 40 years, I can identify with the frustration and the conflicting information so prevalent in our society when it comes to obesity, health issues, and fat loss. You see, I was what you'd call an epic failure at fat loss and a veritable diet junkie. I had tried everything, I was very active physically, and I still seemed to pack on the pounds with ease. While I saw people eat whatever they wanted and work out very little, nothing seemed to work for me. I got tired of the pat and condescending remarks from doctors who wouldn't believe me when I told them I was working out just like I said I was and that I was eating a reduced calorie menu. Why was I not losing weight? I got responses like, well, maybe you're just gaining muscle, or you probably are eating more than you think. No, the fact of the matter was that I was actually starving myself. I ate about 1,200 calories a day for years, and if I did eat more than that, the weight would just pile on so fast. After I hit 35, things got worse. I started to feel depressed. No energy, zero libido, severe and unmanageable hypoglycemia or low blood sugar, and I had all these weird skin bumps and discolorations. I had wonky cycles and, of course, foggy thinking. I would walk into a room and forget why I had gone there. I had all these weird diffuse symptoms and I just chalked them up to the aging process. When I hit 40 and I topped out at 240 pounds, I had hit my last straw. I knew that I would be staring full-blown diabetes in the face very soon, as my pancreas just wouldn't be able to keep up with these harsh demands. As a former cardiac and emergency room nurse, I knew that organ damage would soon follow and that I would be a prime candidate for heart disease and cancer. Was there anybody out there listening? I was frustrated, depressed, and desperate. I couldn't bring myself to see one more doctor or nutritionist or go yet on another franchise diet system. I knew the answer was elsewhere. Using my medical knowledge and background, I began to research everything I could get my hands on about the physiology of fat loss, the actual science of losing weight. I began to study the leanest people on earth. The leanest people who retained muscle, that is, and that's bodybuilders. Why? Because bodybuilders are able to reach staggeringly low levels of body fat and yet remain healthy and retain costly metabolic muscle. What were they doing that the rest of us just didn't know about? What I discovered shocked me. These people ate, and they ate a lot. But they also were intimately familiar with their bodies and how they each responded to food and exercise as an individual. They experimented with food and working out. No one way was the right way. The right way was the one that worked for their body. I learned secrets and techniques from them that no diet had ever taught me. And I was able to back it up with raw and real scientific studies and results. 40 years I struggled and no one was telling me about this. I lost 80 pounds in a year. 80 pounds in a year without starvation. My weird diffuse symptoms disappeared. I was energetic. I looked younger. I was no longer depressed. My libido returned with a vengeance, and my cycle stabilized and my thinking was crisp and sharp. And best of all, my blood sugars were rock stable. No more horrendous dips, shakes, and irritability, or sweats and ravenous hunger. You see, women over 35 have a unique hormonal makeup, different from men or even younger women. And this hormonal makeup regulates every system in your body, especially fat loss or fat gain. Fat loss and fat gain are 100% hormonal events. So you see, it's not your fault when diets don't work. The diet is fatally flawed because it wasn't something your specific body would have ever responded to favorably. Rejuvenate your body, free your life is unlike any program you've ever seen before. It's the science of fat loss simplified. I want you to gain an unfair advantage that the diet industry doesn't want you to know about. Trial and error dieting are no fun and they're unreliable. And if you do get results, chances are you don't have a clue as to what you actually did that worked or why it stopped working. We remedy that situation by zeroing in on exactly what your body needs, not someone else's. We don't look at just the national average, which means nothing because you're far from average. You are a unique individual. Your body and how it utilizes and burns fat for fuel, believe it or not, there are 3 distinct and different body types, and each one prefers a different type of fuel. And if you don't know what type you are, you'll continue to bang your head up against the wall and get little results. I urge you not to waste any more of your precious time on programs designed for failure. Find out what your body needs and how it responds. You have 35, 40, 50 years left of your life. Make this second half even better. Be around for your kids and grandkids. Preempt debilitating and costly disease. Get your body back, because with the new healthcare reform, we will see a shortage of medical doctors and skyrocketing health costs. You owe it to yourself and your family. You can affect change and turn off the obesity rampage. Rejuvenate your body, free your life is the latest in cutting-edge fat loss research and application. You will not find another program like this anywhere. I so look forward to working with you and serving your specific health needs.